please take this tip if you are trying to get diagnosed with lupus or any other kind of autoimmune disorder and you're trying to get in with the rheumatologist. When I first was realizing something was going on with me, I went to the doctor and I said, hey, I need some labs done. Something's going on. They ran all kinds of different labs, but they ran something specifically called an ANA, and that's what you need to get into a rheumatologist. So I needed my ANA to be positive. Well, we ran the ANA the first time and it was negative. So they couldn't get me in with the rheumatologist. They said, okay, that's not it. So I did a little research and I tried to look into all of this because I knew that something was going on with me with all my symptoms. I found out that there's 2 different methods that you can run for the ANA. And one is called an IFA method or an ELISA. I'll try to put it up here. Method. So those are 2 different ways that you can run your ANA panel. And I don't remember which one it ran the first time, but the first way they ran it, it was negative. The second time they ran it and I asked them to do it with the other method, it was positive, highly positive. It was like very, very positive. So, and then I got him with my rheumatologist, which then led to my diagnosis eventually of lupus. I am not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. So take this for what it's worth. I'm just giving my experience. Now, I do know that just because you have a positive ANA, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have lupus. You could have a different kind of autoimmune disorder. So just because your ANA is positive does not mean you have lupus. Just want to make that clear. I know a lot of people that have gone through this and they're just getting the ringer. And I know for me, I needed to get on medication, and that was what was most important for my lupus. And the first step of that was getting into a rheumatologist. So I hope this tip helps anybody out there that is dealing with some type of autoimmune issues and hasn't gotten into a rheumatologist yet. If you're in the Memphis area, I can recommend a few doctors that I've personally used. And yeah, I hope this helps.